We are going to study the measures of dispersion. This is unit 3 of business statistics paper 1. Already we studied these measures. There are four measures of dispersion, namely range, quartile deviation, mean deviation and standard deviation. These measures of dispersion is divided in two ways, as absolute measure and a relative measure. Absolute measure means these measures are with unit and not useful for the comparison. And relative measure means their coefficient we calculate, and this value is free from unit and used for the comparison. So these four measures and their formula or the definitions are as follows. Range means it is the difference between the largest observation and smallest observation. Formula is range is equal to L minus S. Its corresponding coefficient of range is L minus S divided by L plus S. Second measures of dispersion is quartile deviation. It is one half difference between third quartile and first quartile, that is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. We know that there are three quartiles, Q1, Q2 and Q3. The range of the quartile is a Q3 minus Q1, that is called a semi interquartile range. Interquartile range means Q3 minus Q1, and it's a semi interquartile range means we divide it by 2, then we get the definition of the quartile deviation. So quartile deviation is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Its corresponding relative measure is coefficient of quartile deviation is equal to Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. Third measures of dispersion called as a mean deviation. It is defined as it is the arithmetic mean of the absolute deviation, that is summation x minus a divided by n. Its coefficient of mean deviation is mean deviation divided by a. A means average. Average may be mean, arithmetic mean, median or mode, or sometimes it take as a assumed mean. Fourth measures of dispersion called as a standard deviation. It is denoted by SD, or the notation is sigma. And the definition is it is a positive square root. So here is positive square root of arithmetic mean of square of deviation taken from mean, that is summation x minus x bar bracket square divided by n. The corresponding coefficient of standard deviation is equal to standard deviation divided by mean, that is a sigma divided by x bar. This we can write also sigma divided by x bar, and the coefficient of variation is the percentage of the coefficient of standard deviation, that is the sigma divided by x bar into 100. So these are the various measures of dispersion, absolute measures as well as a relative measure. So we evaluate some examples based on the individual data as well as a frequency distribution. So here the example of the individual data is, suppose this is the example. Define standard deviation and its coefficient, that is coefficient of standard deviation. Also define the coefficient of variation for the data given below. The data of the marks in 5 subjects are 5, 9, 8, 4 and 6. So to find the standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation and coefficient of variation, so to find SD, that is standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation and coefficient of variation, formulas are SD, that is standard deviation, is equal to, for if we simplify the definition, that is a formula summation x minus x bar bracket square divided by n, we get the simplified formula as square root summation x square divided by n minus x bar square. The coefficient of standard deviation, coefficient of SD is equal to sigma divided by x bar. Standard deviation is nothing but the sigma. The notation is sigma. And the coefficient of variation is equal to sigma divided by x bar into 100. Okay. So here to compute this standard deviation and mean, first we prepare observation table for a given data. So the observation table is, in observation table we prepare a column of x is given data, that is the marks we denoted it by x, and their next column is about the x square, because here we want a summation of x square. So we take here the summation of x square in the next column. So observation table, in a observation table we denote here the marks as x. Marks is equal to x. Consider marks is equal to variable x. So x, and we prepare a column of x square. So here the given data we write in the first column 5, 9, 8, 4, 6. The square of x observations 25, square of 5, square of 9, 81, square of 8, 64, square of 4 is 16, and square of 6 is 36. Now see the formula here, we want a sum of x square and sum of x. So summation x is equal to, if we take the sum of these observations, we get it is 32, and summation x square is equal to 222. So substitute these observations in the formula, we get, so here we first compute the mean and then standard deviation. So by using this summation in the formula, so first we calculate mean. So mean is equal to x bar is equal to summation x divided by n is equal to 32 divided by n, means total number of observation, there are 5 observations, so divided by 5 we get mean is equal to 6.4. Second calculation about the standard deviation. So standard deviation is equal to sigma is equal to under root summation x square. Summation x square is 222 divided by n is 5 minus x bar square, that is 6.4 bracket square. And after evaluating this, we get under root 48.4 minus, sorry, here 44.4 minus 40.96, and this we get as, after evaluating this, we get the standard deviation. So standard deviation is the square root of this observation, we get as 44.4 minus 3.44. So here we get square root as 3.44 and find the square of this value. So such a way we compute the standard deviation for a given data and substitute in the formula of the coefficient of variation. So third calculation about the coefficient of variation, so its formula is sigma divide by x bar into 100 and find out this value. So substitute the sigma is here, which is a square root of this observation, and mean is 6.4 multiplied by 100, we get the coefficient of variation.